Okay, I'm really living on the edge tonight. I'm not even making a card. I'm gonna read the code and I'm gonna translate that shit as I read it. That's how desperate I am to like knock this shit out. So let's do it. Okay, because that's how we roll. All right. So this is FCA 422, persons who may originate proceedings. Remember, this part is about venue, but it's also about preliminary procedures. So how you're going to get it up and running. Remember in criminal court, CPL, when they talk about like preliminary trial, it's basically the beginning of something, starting something. So this is telling you that these are the people who may originate these support proceedings. Okay, and from what I read briefly, I'm seeing that it's either like a husband, wife who can, originate these proceedings. The whole idea is to get the person who has charge, in other words, who's supposed to be paying the support but is not stepping up. These people are going to file petitions to light a fire under this person's ass to get them to take charge, because it's their charge to pay the support. All right. It's going to be anyone from a husband, wife, and relative to like social service people and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Again, this one is not that long. That's why I'm taking it on. So a husband, wife, child, or relative in need of public assistance or care may originate a proceeding under this article. Here it is, to compel a person chargeable. Remember, anytime you see chargeable, it means that person is in charge of the support. Okay? With or responsible for the support, chargeable with the support to support the petitioner as required by law. Okay, so that was a husband, a wife, a child, or a relative in need of public assistance or care may originate a proceeding under this article to compel a person chargeable with the support to support the petitioner as required by law. Okay, that respondent is required by law to help this petitioner, but they're not doing it. So they're going to file. They're going to originate a proceeding. They're going to get it going to get that person who's required by law to pay to get off their ass and pay. Okay, next set of people that are going to originate a proceeding. A social service official may originate a proceeding under this article if so authorized by Section 102 of the Social Service Law. The commissioner, here's another person. The commissioner of mental health may originate a proceeding under this article when authorized by Article 43 of the Mental Hygiene Law. Here's another one. A parent or guardian of a child or other person in loco parentis, I'll have to look that up, or a representative of an incorporated, charitable, or philanthropic society having a legitimate interest in the petitioner. So this incorporated, charitable, and philanthropic society, they're going to go in and help that petitioner who's trying to get the respondent or, potential respondent, the person who's chargeable. They're going to help the petitioner. They want to help the petitioner get that support that they're due by law. So they're going to step in and help too. Okay, they're legitimate. They take a legitimate interest in the petitioner. Or when the petitioner is unable because of his physical or mental condition to file a petition, a guardian ad litem. Remember, they have an attorney that the court assigns to somebody that needs that support. When this person has a mental condition or a physical or mental condition, they're appointed a guardian ad litem. Okay? I like to think of that as like the lawyer is like their guardian. They're like the light at the end of the tunnel. Ad litem, that's the way I think of it. Or a committee, conservator, next friend, or other person appointed by the court may file a petition. Again, originate proceedings, file a petition in behalf of a dependent relative. Okay. B, any party to decree of divorce, separation, or annulment may originate a proceeding. Okay, any party to decree of divorce, separation, or annulment may originate. Here's another person who's going to originate a proceeding to enforce or modify a decree of the Supreme Court or a court of competent jurisdiction, not of the state of New York. This is interesting. Not of the state of New York, as is provided in Part 6 of this article. And again, that's FCA 422, persons who may originate proceedings. Real quick, we got the husband, the wife, the child, or relative originating. We got the social services in there, and it's not just social services, it's social services official. We got them in there. We got the commissioner of mental health and hygiene stepping in. We got a guardian of a child or other person in a loco parentis. We got the representative of an incorporated charitable or philanthropic society stepping in to help, having legitimate interest in the petitioner to help them out. There's a lot of options here. We got the guardian ad litem if you have anyone with a physical or mental condition. We got the committee, the conservator. We got a next friend or person appointed by the court. And then we have a party to decree of divorce, separation, or annulment may originate. Thank you.